Meow. Meow.
No, I need that. Milo, please come back. I don't have extra in here.
God, can you stop? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
Move out my way, boo-boo. You gotta move, fat boy. I'm trying to exercise. Shoot, what's up?
Come here.
What?
Come on, let's go.
Where?
Let's go for a walk.
Where we going?
Stuff's available.
And then they don't show up, and it's really frustrating. And Jackie, are you even paying attention to me?
Well, I'm talking to her. Jackie, I'm talking to you. I'm saying that it's a pain in the...
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Oh yeah, Billy Rub. Billy Rub. You like that shit? Yeah, you do.
예. 커그.
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which was called The Dog and the Deer. On the edge of a wide forest lived a young shepherd dog named Rusty. Rusty belonged to a kind farmer who kept a few sheep, goats, and chickens. Every morning, Rusty would run into the meadows, guiding the sheep and keeping them safe from wandering too far. Though Rusty was hard-working, he also had a playful heart. He loved chasing butterflies, rolling in the grass, and barking at the wind as it rushed through the tall trees. One cool autumn morning, while the leaves were turning golden and red, Rusty wandered deeper into the forest than usual. The air was fresh and filled with the scent of pine and fallen leaves. Suddenly, he heard a soft, rustling sound. Curious, he followed it quietly until he came to a small clearing. There, standing among the trees, was a graceful deer with shining brown eyes and slender legs. Rusty froze, unsure whether to bark or run. But the deer, instead of fleeing, looked calmly at him. "Hello," she said in a gentle voice. "My name is Ara. You must be the shepherd dog I've heard about from birds." Rusty wagged his tail, surprised that the deer could speak. "I'm Rusty," he barked happily. "I didn't mean to intrude. I was just exploring." Ara smiled. "You're welcome here. But you should know, the forest is not as safe as it once was. Hunters have been coming, and many of my kind live in fear. I worry each day for the fawns who can't yet run fast." Rusty's ears perked up. "Hunters? That's terrible. I protect my farmer's flock from wolves and thieves. Maybe I can help protect you too." The deer tilted her head thoughtfully. "Would you truly do that? We are many, but we have no teeth or claws to defend ourselves. We only run and hide." Rusty barked firmly. "I'll do what I can. A forest without deer would lose its spirit. You deserve to live free." From that day on, Rusty began visiting the forest after his work in the meadows. He and Alara became close friends. She showed him secret trails, sparkling streams, and quiet glades where wildflowers bloomed. Rusty told her about village life, about the farmer's children who loved to play with him, and about the warmth of the hearth in winter. But danger soon arrived. One evening, as the moon rose, Rusty heard the sharp crack of branches and smelled the faint scent of men and metal. He rushed into the clearing where Alara stood, trembling. In the distance, voices called and nets swished through the air. "They're here," Alara whispered, her eyes wide with fear. "They will take us." Rusty growled. "Not while I'm here." As the hunters crept closer, Rusty leapt out from the shadows, barking fiercely. His growls echoed through the forest, startling the men. "A dog," one shouted. "Whose is it?" But Rusty didn't back down. He lunged at their boots, snapping at their nets, barking so loudly that the whole forest seemed to awaken. Birds burst from the trees, and the hunters stumbled in confusion. Afraid of being bitten, they retreated, shouting angrily as they disappeared into the darkness. Alara and the other deer emerged slowly from the bushes, their eyes shining with relief. "You saved us," Alara said softly, bowing her head. Rusty wagged his tail, panting but proud. "I only did what any friend would do." Word of Rusty's bravery spread among the forest creatures. Squirrels chattered about him, owls hooted his name, and even the shy rabbits whispered stories of the shepherd dog who defended the deer. Rusty became a symbol of courage, not only in the meadow, but in the forest too. As time passed, the bond between Rusty and Alara grew deeper. They met often by a quiet stream, where Alara would drink and Rusty would lie on the soft grass, listening to the wind rustle through the trees. Alara taught Rusty the language of the forest, how to listen to the whisper of the leaves, how to read the patterns of bird calls, and how to sense when danger was near. Rusty, in turn, taught Alara about loyalty and guardianship, about standing firm instead of only running away. One winter, when food was scarce and snow covered the ground, Rusty secretly guided Alara and her herd closer to the farmer's fields, where leftover grain and hay were stored. Though the farmer noticed the deer, he did not chase them away, for he trusted Rusty and understood the animals needed help to survive the cold. The years went by, and Rusty grew older. His steps became slower, his once bright bark softened with age. Yet he never stopped visiting the forest, never stopped watching over his friend. One spring morning, as the sun rose over the meadows, Rusty lay by the stream where he and Alara had shared so many moments. Alara stood beside him, her eyes filled with sorrow. "You have given us more than we could ever repay," she whispered. "Because of you, our herd lives freely. You are part of this forest forever." Rusty wagged his tail weakly, his eyes closing with peace. Surrounded by the sound of bird song and the gentle rustle of leaves, he drifted into his final rest. Alara lowered her head and sang a soft, mournful song, which echoed through the forest like the wind. She and her herd carried Rusty's memory with them, and every spring, when the flowers bloomed by the stream, they remembered their loyal protector. The villagers, too, spoke of Rusty for generations, the dog who was not only a guardian of sheep, but also a friend of the wild deer, a symbol of courage, loyalty, and harmony between humans, animals, and nature. The story of Rusty and Alara reminds us that true friendship and courage often go beyond boundaries, whether between species in a forest or between people in our modern world. Just as Rusty stood by the deer to protect them from hunters, we are called in today's life to stand up for those who are vulnerable, whether they are people, communities, or even the environment itself. Many times, society teaches us to look only after our own needs. But real strength is shown when we extend our care to others who cannot defend themselves. In modern life, this could mean supporting a friend who is struggling, speaking out against injustice at work or in society, or volunteering to help causes that protect nature and wildlife. The story also teaches us the value of harmony. The farmer's decision to let the deer share his field reflects how cooperation and empathy create balance, even when resources are limited. If we act with compassion, like Rusty, we can inspire others to do the same, creating a community where kindness spreads. In a world often divided by selfishness and greed, Rusty's example reminds us that loyalty, bravery, and empathy are treasures more valuable than wealth. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then skip it, and don't forget to check out our other videos. We love you and goodbye.